Welcome to Vicksburg, Mississippi, home to one of the biggest fisheries in the country and some of the biggest catfish the world has ever seen. We're here today on the mighty Mississippi, where anglers from all across the country are here to compete for over $100,000, searching over 150,000 acres of water for the ultimate monster. This is the Mississippi River Monsters Megabucks Pro Series Tournament. First up is Alex Mansour, here to tell us about Vicksburg's waterfront.
One of the aldermen in the city of Vicksburg. So I started in the state legislature. I served 10 years in the House of Representatives. Then I decided I needed to move back to the city of Vicksburg, get out of the legislature and come to the city, because the city of Vicksburg is a great tourist spot. We have great people working in our tourist industry. We currently are doing a major overhaul of the waterfront in Vicksburg. We take everything into consideration on tourism. We're actually cleaning up the waterfront and making it more accessible for boaters and fishermen, and we're just doing everything we can to take things from other locations and bring them to Vicksburg. We just want to make people feel welcome here, and we have a city administration, mayor and board of aldermen that is all in on making sure that this city gets to its top potential, and we've got a lot of stuff to show everybody here, so we're very excited about everything coming here.
Let's head over to the Beechwood Restaurant and Lounge for the captain's meeting and to go over the rules for this event.
We're going to go over a few of the rules. All right, so this is a 3-fish tournament, no length limit. Tournament hours, 7:30 to 3:30. We will start checking live wells at 5 a.m. at the Vicksburg boat ramp. This is not a trailering event. We'll launch from Vicksburg boat ramp. Whenever you come up to the stage, we will take the fish out of your live well, we will weigh them, we will give them back to you. You will exit the convention center. You will give your fish to Ayers & Son. They will transport them back to the river, okay? So the biggest rule that's any different than any other tournament is the optional 2-day event. The top 4 teams can either choose to fish Sunday or they can take the money and run. If you choose to fish, we will fish Sunday, so that'll be a meeting that you will have to have. If you choose to fish Sunday, everybody's weights goes to 0. First place of $50,000, second place of $20,000, third place of $15,000, and fourth of $10,000. Life vests are going to be encouraged to be worn and take off and underway at any time.
Being able to split the winnings or fish it off changes the game. Let's see what the anglers are expecting and how they're preparing for tomorrow, starting with the man who started it all, Bill Dance.
Hello, I'm Bill Dance. I'm from Collierville, Tennessee.
I'm Roy Hartness from Ripley, Tennessee.
And I'm Don Sweat from Ripley, Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm Demetrius Young from South Carolina.
Thomas Walker from South Carolina.
Ray Ferguson, Knoxville, Tennessee.
Donnie Fountain, Jasper, Georgia.
Lonnie Fountain, Ranger, Georgia.
We learned a lot out there. It's definitely a different body of water than what we're used to.
Complete opposite from fishing santee, fishing a lake. Now you're dealing with current here and a lot of different depths and a lot of different structure. Everything is spread out versus in a lake, you know, everything is kind of congregated. You can get from one spot to another versus here, you know, you got to travel some distance between spots.
We pull a lot of boards too. We like to drag. Going to the bumping game has really changed things for us as far as what we normally do. Coming into a river with a lot of current, trying to figure out where the fish are was a little bit challenging, but I think we got it down.
Yeah, we fish different on the Mississippi than we do most other places. Spin fish or drag baits or something on the Mississippi. I've told Lonnie, we're going to have to practice pumping. And we've learned a little bit about it this trip, so hopefully we can do good.
As long as you're moving, we had good winds today, but a lot of the wind was hot wind blowing. But it's a good time to fish the river. The river's low, and it's a good time to catch catfish.
Well, this is the hottest place I've been since I've been to Las Vegas, I want to say. But you got the humidity with it too, so you got to have plenty of ice and drink plenty of fluids. Stay hydrated is the main thing. Stay out the sun as much as you can. Try to protect your skin. And it changes the fishing. It changes where the fish are going to be at. They're not going to be where you would normally think you would find them. The hotter it gets, the more deep it seems like we haven't found what we like unless we're fishing deep.
Saturday, I think you'll see record waves, tremendous numbers of big fish. And based on what we're hearing, a lot of big fish have been caught.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's several in the 80s. You never know here. There's a lot of world record swimming in this place.
I'm gonna say, yeah, somewhere 180 to 200. I'm thinking 3 60-pounders at least. Probably an 80 to 90 pounder is going to be big fish.
Yeah, we definitely going to be able to go fishing some more. If we win the money, it's just going to go out back into fishing. What we love, that's our passion. Been doing it for many, many years, and it ain't about the wins, it's about the friendship with all anglers.
It's just like one big family reunion.
We'll be right back with more Mississippi River Monsters. Welcome back to Vicksburg, Mississippi, home to one of the biggest fisheries in the country and even bigger catfish. Here to tell us more about the city and its people is the mayor of Vicksburg himself, Mayor George Flaggs Jr.
I'm George Flaggs Jr. I'm mayor of the city of Vicksburg, been mayor for the last 11 years. It was 2013 and it was an exciting time for the city of Vicksburg. Getting elected was an honor and a blessing because of the fact that I grew up wanting to be mayor of the city. We have great eateries in this city. Marketplace, Rusty's, Water Hill, all those are great restaurants. We're some of the most hospitable people that you could ever want to meet, in spite of the things that have gone on in the history of this city. We are united, collaborating together like never before in our economic development, in our education system, and everything. There's great collaboration. One of the things I like to change about Vicksburg, Mississippi is the attitude and the mindset about Vicksburg and being able to understand that this city has great potential. This city can compete against any city in this country. We just have to put our minds together and do it. I think I'm providing the leadership that creates the pathway to this success.
With the city showing unity like never before, let's take a history trip to the Vicksburg Riverfront murals.
Welcome to Vicksburg. I'm Laura Beth Strickland. I'm the director of Visit Vicksburg, and we are so excited to welcome the Mississippi River Monsters Megabuck Pro Series tournament to Vicksburg this year. I'm going to tell you all a little bit about Vicksburg and give you a little walking tour along our Vicksburg Riverfront murals. This was a project done in part by the City of Vicksburg, the Convention and Visitors Bureau, the Vicksburg Foundation for Historic Preservation, downtown Vicksburg. A lot of organizations came together to have these murals take place and tell the history of Vicksburg, and we had Robert Dafford, a renowned muralist, come down here to paint these. We also have one abstract mural that was painted by a local artist, Martha Ferris, and it's just a great way for us to tell that story. But let's get started. The first mural, you'll see where the Native Americans settled in Vicksburg, and it's a beautiful piece. And then we move into when the French settlers first got here. Fort St. Pierre was the first settlement for Vicksburg and Warren County, and you'll see where Jefferson Davis had a Warren County plantation, and you move into the Siege of Vicksburg with the sinking of the Sultana, and that's what Vicksburg is known for, is the Battle of Vicksburg and the campaign for Vicksburg. It was a huge Union victory for the U.S. Army to get the West Side and really bring the country together. In 1894, Coca-Cola was first bottled in Vicksburg. This was huge because then Coca-Cola was able to be shipped everywhere. So as we continue through Vicksburg's history, you will see where progress was made with the railroad and then the interstate. And Vicksburg was it is still a true transportation hub, moving things for commerce and being a real attractor for economic development and getting manufacturers here. We hope to see you in Vicksburg again soon. Please come see us.
It's day one here on the Mississippi River, and anglers are eager to hit the water and catch some fish. While everyone is dropping in and gearing up, let's take a second to talk to Eddie Anderson.
Hi guys, my name's Eddie. I'm the founder and president of Tackle 22 Fishing. We are a nonprofit organization that takes veterans and active duty service members out on no-cost fishing trips across the country. Check us out, tackle22fishing.com. Use the Contact Us link. We're always looking for volunteers and always looking for more veterans to get out on the water.
Stay tuned for more Mississippi River Monsters. While the final boats drop into the water, the last of the anglers are heading out and making their way onto the river with the sun rising and the day just beginning. The river is rough and unforgiving, causing anglers to dodge and weave through barges and debris. Let's head to our first spot and check in with our first team of the day to see how they're doing. The Oklahoma boys of Team Baldwin.
I'm Chris Baldwin, and this is Shane Parway and Brian Thomas. We're from Oklahoma. Came out here to do some bumping. Pre-fishing's been good. I think our biggest fish pre-fishing was 55 pounds. We just hope we can get them today. The fishing's been on fire. It's gonna be a big weigh-in. It's gonna take 180 pounds. There's been some big fish caught this week. Some of the best anglers are out here, so we're not gonna make it easy. Typically, we're pulling planer boards on our lakes. Here, we got a bump so we can fish in the current more effectively. You got your weight on a 3-way rig, and you drop it down and you bounce your weight down the river. And the river's going up and down. Eventually, you'll fall into a hole with fish waiting for a meal to come by. I think the big fish is gonna be 85 pounds today. If we come in the top 4, we're probably gonna vote to split. It's up to the other guys, so we'll find out. It's been pretty good fishing. I think the heat is actually helping, but the river's falling, so making a lot of the fish more accessible. Hopefully they'll stay in the main river, and should be the same today and tomorrow as it has been all week. Do everything we can to stay cool.
With Team Baldwin working to avoid the heat, let's check in with our next team of Rodney Krim and Michael Haney.
We had our first spot for the morning and fixing to put a variety of baits, put some small baits and some big baits out and see what's working. Hopefully the day goes well and we can survive this heat. There's a 17 pounder to go with that 19 pounder walleye. We'll take that all day long.
Next up is the team of Rick Eiselt and Rob Benningfield.
We got one 7-pounder in the live well so far. It is about 8:40 in the morning and it's already hot. I think we had a little better breeze going yesterday. These have not been your normal Mississippi River bites. Even the big fish we caught, they really just barely grabbed the bait. A lot of times it will lift up on the rod will just be heavy. Not sure if that's got something to do with how warm this temperature is and the fish just being lazy or what's going on. Been down here pre-fishing 3 days and haven't seen that burner bite that we're used to.
With the day steadily progressing, our anglers are showing no signs of slowing down.
Yeah. Oh, good Lord. Have mercy. Hey.
Next up is the North Carolina boys, Team Cat Baby.
My name is Mac Manita from Charlotte, North Carolina.
I'm Bill Sutton, Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
We're not doing as good as we want to do. We got 3, but they ain't the right ones. Hoping for a big one. We got a 42-foot hole here, drops off from 20. We got a bite on the front.
I got him. Just a little fella, little flathead.
Well, other ones are bigger than that one.
We don't even have to look, do we, Dave?
Those little flatheads are on us today in this hole.
While Team Cat Baby continues to look for bigger weights, let's check with the Missouri boys to see how they're doing. Team Crazy Cats.
I'm Jason Smith. I'm from Lake of the Ozark in Missouri.
I'm Joe Lunsford. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
So right now it's 8:25. We have one fish in the live well, somewhere between 10 and 15 pounds. We would love to get 2 over 50 and then a solid 30 to go with it. So.
Pre-fishing's been really good. We've been catching quite a few fish. It's been a good bite. They've been short biting quite a bit too though, so a little bit tough, but we put some good fish in the boat over the past week.
The biggest fish we caught pre-fishing this week was 52 pounds. Biggest catfish I have personally, I got one online.
Grab my rod. Oh, I'm in the.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it. Hey, little guy.
Little guy,
he's going in the box. He's a keeper.
That there's probably 5-6 pound blue cat. Small guy, but it's another fish in the box, so that makes 2 for today so far. We're in the first
tower of fish, and we got 2. It's a small fish, but it's gonna be something in the box till we can upgrade it. And I really think the big fish we'll see this week will probably be in that 70 to 90 range. That's really possible down here. It'd be awesome to see something in the triple digits.
It's one of my favorite rivers. It's a very good fishery. It seems like anywhere you go, you can find big fish. So
barges seem to be a major problem trying to fish around the barges, especially since a lot of our spots are right where the barges want to be. So I think if we're in the top 4, we're gonna probably split with the kind of temperatures we've been dealing with. They're talking 102 today with some heat indexes of 115 to 120. So really, it's gonna be a brutal day.
This has been a really good trail so far. You know, we've enjoyed hanging out and visiting with everybody, and you got a lot of heavy hitters here right now, and it's nice to see everybody out here and the camaraderie. It's nice being here.
We'll be right back with more Mississippi River Monsters. The sun is high. The temperatures are over 100 degrees, and the bite seems to have shut off. But that's not gonna stop our next team from pulling in a few monsters. Team Wet.
Hey guys, Anthony Brown here with Team Wet, co-captain on board the Pro Cat here with my buddy Steve Fortson and Ashley. 9:30, we have one fish in the boat that is not gonna do anything but make us look pretty when we take pictures. With the people that we have here, the caliber of the competition that's fishing this event, it's definitely gonna be, I'm gonna say you're gonna be 160 or more. It's been a great week. We've had a lot of fun this week. We haven't stressed. That's been what's been really good about it. We came to have fun, little vacation, intermingle with a lot of the people down here. Just awesome experience, man. The catfishing world is where I found my reconnection of my thing, my niche, my yin, my yang, my chi, whatever you want to call it. So just like the other night, the meal, you know, I'm seeing Larry Hughes, you know, just legends, like people that you rub shoulders with, you watch them on Facebook, their struggles, and you know, there he is, boys. Yeah, there he is. There he is. So anyway, Jeff Dodd, I've watched him bump so many freaking catfish up, and do you watch you guys do this right here? Oh my Lord, y'all. Y'all about to hear a little girl squeal up in here, y'all. All right, we got color. It ain't no, oh, there's a tail flap, boys. I'm shaking, y'all. Coming up to you, color, 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 color. There you go, baby.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about
Nice
right there,
job.
baby. Woo! What just happened is exactly why I love doing this. You guys were here, you got that takedown. Not a huge freaking fish, but we got 2 in a boat. We're jacked up. We did it as a team. Thank y'all for stopping by. Couldn't be more excited, man. Good job. Go Team Wet.
Nice.
See you guys out there.
With Team Wet off to the races, let's check back in on Team Flathead Fever Tackle.
We got our 3 fish, have called a fish. We are somewhere in the 90-pound range total. We got one that's bumping right at 50 that Michael caught a while ago. We're fishing a cut on the bank that's holding fish.
While Team Flathead Fever Tackle continues to increase through weight and cold, let's check in on Bill Dance, Roy, and Don of Team Harkness.
It's 11:08. We've got 110 pounds. We've caught 8 fish. We broke 1 fish off. Right now, we just need 2 big bites. 250s would be really nice right now. 290s would be really good.
And I hope we catch it.
I hope we catch them, yeah. Man, there's a lot of good anglers out here. I'm nowhere near the best on it. This is my comfort zone. But there's some really, really good guys out here, you know. I gotta step my game up today.
You know, you hear all these hype tales, so-and-so's doing this and so-and-so's doing that. I think if you just do what you know how to do and don't listen to anything else, fish your way, you'll do a lot better in tournaments. I learned that in all the years I bass fished. I did it my way. I didn't listen to all that chin music, what you hear before the tournament. Yeah, the Mississippi River, the Tennessee, 2 of my favorite rivers for catfish. It's a major tributary. It's the 2nd biggest river in the United States. I've often said if you can catch fish in this river, you can catch catfish anywhere. We've caught some really big fish out of this river over the past 10, 12, 15 years. My best is 110. It was north of Memphis, about 30 miles, near Drummond's. Oh, I'd be real happy with 150, 160 pounds. I think all three of us talked about that. We need a big, big fish.
While Team Harkness continues to search for a big fish, let's check in on Team Benningfield.
Rob said turn the camera on. He's getting ready to put on a show, so.
I didn't say that. Ricky's about to. So one of us is about to get hooked up. I feel it.
You got it. You got it right now. Here it is, boys. That's a good fish. That is a good fish.
I don't believe him.
That's a good fish, Rob.
It's had a bite too.
That's a big fish. Big fish here, fellas. This will wear you out in this heat. Better. Like mine.
That gets rid of our stings. Well, that was cool, y'all.
There they are in the bottom of the boat here. That's what we call get right in a hurry.
Next, let's check in on Team Stringer Guide Services.
Oh, wow. And a boy. Colin, welcome to the tournament.
Yep. Get it? Yeah. Leave mine.